Hello, it is your Westside Improvement Club secretary coming at you, not live, but recorded to talk about the election of our officers for 2021. This is an exciting time. We get to elect new officers, or the ones that are currently holding the office, for those positions in 2021. Now, this is a pretty easy 3-step process, and this is very important because this is what keeps our club running and how we continue to serve the community and the communities that we reach. So let's go over the 3-step process of how this election of officers is going to go, how you're going to participate and help and make sure that this happens smoothly, and what the different positions are for this election. So real quick overview. Step 1, you're going to send in your nominations for who you think would be great, yourself or other club members, for those different club officer positions. 2, we're going to vote on those nominations that were sent in our December meeting in 2020. Then step 3 is once we have the winners of those elections, we will install those officers in our January general membership meeting in 2021. Okay, so that's the process. So how do you send in your nominations? Well, let's talk about who the positions are, what the positions are first. So we've got president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and 4 elected board members. Now, let's say you've got some nominations that you want to send in for these positions. How do you do it? Well, on our website, there's going to be a link to send in your nominations. This will take you to a form where we have the different positions listed in this form, and you can put a name in any of these or all of these, whatever. If you think you would be good for this and you're interested in trying out your hand and picking up some skills and really digging in to serve your community, this would be a great opportunity for you. If you know somebody that's a club member and you think they would make a great president or a secretary or a treasurer or a vice president, go ahead and put their name in here. It's pretty easy. So we'll do a test. Put Mike here, Joe here. These are made up names, not actually real people. All right. And then you submit. Easy as that. If you've got more, let's click the link and submit more. Yeah. It's as easy as that. So you've sent in your nominations for who you think would be great officers for the Westside Improvement Club to really serve our community and keep this club legacy going. Then we're going to vote on it, and then we're going to install them, and it's going to be great. If you've got questions or you're running into issues with this, reach out to us. We'll help you get those problems solved. Send us your nominations. If you're having issues with the form, just call us up, text us, send us a message, whatever. We'll get those collected, and then we'll be able to vote on them. So there you have it. There's our update. We look forward to seeing you in our next couple of general membership meetings, and we'll see you next time. Not sure what the different positions do and what their roles and responsibilities are? Let's do a little bit of reading together on what they are. Going to the website, we can pull up the club bylaws, and we will navigate to officers and their duties. Article 6. All right. Section 2, the president, who shall hold office for 1 year, shall preside at all meetings of the club and appoint all standing and special committees not otherwise provided for by action of the club meetings. The president shall be an ex-officer member of all committees and shall perform all other duties usually pertaining to his office, and such other duties as the club in meeting may from time to time authorize. The president shall be chairman of the board of directors. Section 3, the vice president, who shall hold office for 1 year, shall perform the duties of the president in case of absence or incapacity of that officer, and perform all other duties usually pertaining to this office, and such other duties as the club in meeting may from time to time authorize. Side note, the vice president often helps support the president and gets delegated various tasks so that there are 2 people who know how to run the show, which is really great. All right, back to section 4. The secretary shall keep an accurate record of the minutes of all meetings, keep a file of all communications received by the club and those authorized by the club to be sent out, keep a record of all amendments to these bylaws and interpretations of same, shall have a current membership list, a duplicate list as retained by the chairman of the membership committee, and perform all other duties usually pertaining to this office, and such other duties as the club in meeting may from time to time authorize. He or she shall hold office for 1 year, and at expiration of his term of office shall turn over all papers, records, and properties of the club that may be in his possession to his or her successor. All papers and records not pertaining to present year's business shall be filed for history. The secretary is a paid position, compensated at a rate determined by the general membership. Section 5. The treasurer shall receive and keep all monies belonging to the club, deposit them in a bank designated by the club, keep an accurate record of receipts and expenditures, and make a report thereon at each regular meeting of the club. All funds collected by officers or members for the use of this club shall be turned over to the treasurer, who shall report on receipts, stating their source and amount at the following meeting of the club, keep all valuable papers and maintain a record of them, and be bonded to the extent of $20,000. Appropriation for expenditure shall be made only at regular meetings, except that the regular monthly utility bills, gas, telephone, water, garbage, and electric shall be paid each month as they become due. And payment of duty authorized bills shall be check signed by the treasurer and countersigned by the president or vice president when acting in place of the president, and drawn upon warranty issued by the secretary, also countersigned by the president. The utility bills shall be read at the next regular meeting, even though they have been paid. The treasurer shall perform all such duties as usually pertain to this office, and such other duties as the club and meeting may, from time to time, authorize. The term of the office is to be for 1 year, and upon expiration of the term, all books, deeds, insurance policies, record of all other valuable papers found, and properties of the club are to be turned over to the successor. The treasurer is a paid position, compensated at a rate determined by the general membership. Section 6. The board of directors shall serve as an auditing committee, submitting at the regular meeting in September and January of each year a report of the audit of treasurer's books and accounts. Shall be their duty to manage and maintain buildings, grounds, and equipment in conditions satisfactory to the club. The title of all property held by the club, or which it may hereafter acquire, shall be vested by proper conveyance in the board of directors. They shall not have the power to encumber, sell, or convey any real property, not part thereof, nor shall they have the power to acquire more property or make any expenditure other than for minor repairs to club property. All income from rentals or other sources shall be turned over to the club treasurer at every regular meeting. Any proposition submitted to the directors to lease, encumber, sell, or convey any of the club's real property or a part thereof shall be read at 3 regular meetings to the club. The secretary shall notify by mail all members so they may be present to vote on propositions submitted. Propositions submitted shall require 2/3 of the members voting to carry. All expenditures of committee of officers shall be approved by the board of directors before being presented at a meeting of the club for authorization. The board of directors shall absorb all duties and responsibilities formerly vested in the board of trustees as fully covered in this section, and that of the executive board as covered in section 7 of aforesaid Article 6. So there you go. Those are some of the details from our club bylaws on what the different positions' responsibilities are. And thanks so much for participating. We'll see you soon.